Hello there, I've been expecting you. My name is Dr. Sean and I'll be doing your cranial nerve exam today. How are you feeling? Feeling alright? This should be hopefully a very relaxing experience for you. Okay, I'll explain every step of the way what we'll be doing. There's nothing too difficult, I can assure you. Alright, so get yourself nice and relaxed. We'll begin in just a moment, alright? So yeah, it's been a pretty long day for me, so we can have a nice relaxing time now. It's going to help me relax as well, so it's all going to be very good indeed. Right, with all that said, I need to kick off by asking you a question, okay? Very simple question, and that is, have you experienced any changes in smell at all recently? Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to be inspecting your pupils' size and alignment. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking a look at your eyes. You can just look forward, that's fine. Just stay nice and relaxed for me. And we'll get this done. So yeah, looking good. Just checking out the various sizes of the pupils, you know, with the way they contract. We will be using a light later on, and we'll be checking out various aspects of your eyes. Okay, so we're going to be giving the eyes a very thorough check throughout. Okay, so this is all to do with the second cranial nerve, okay, which is the optic nerve, which, as you can guess, is the eyes. So that's fine there. Alright, I think we're going to move on to the Snellen chart here, which I'm sure you've seen a number of times before. Okay, so this is kind of like the basics for testing sight. I'm going to start actually by just showing you two colours here. Okay, these two lines here, I want you to tell me what colour you see here. What colour is that? Okay, and what colour is this? Okay, that's fantastic. Now, which of the two, if any, is easier for you to see out of these two colours that you mentioned? Okay, so I'm going to take a step back here. I want you to close over your left eye for me, if you can do that for me please. Okay, so yeah, with the left eye closed, I'm going to be pointing to a letter. We're going to concentrate on the very top. Okay, so I'm going to be pointing to a letter. When I point to it, I want you then to say what you believe that letter is. Okay, if you're not entirely sure, then you can guess. Okay, your best guess is perfectly acceptable. Now, we don't expect you to get every single one right, but we're hoping that you get over half correct. Okay, so here we go with the left eye closed, pointing to a letter. You tell me what this is. Okay, this one. Good. Fantastic. So your left eye is looking very good. Now I want you to close over your right eye for me. Okay, so it's important that we test each eye individually. So with the right eye closed, again, tell me what the letters are, please. Okay, that's fantastic. Well done. I'm going to be taking a step closer to you now. I'm going to be focusing now on these middle-sized letters, if you will. Okay, so again, if you can close over your left eye for me. Alright. Again, I'll be pointing to a letter, and I want you to tell me what you believe that letter is. If you're not sure, guess. Okay, here we go with the left eye closed. Here we go. Good. Really, really well done. Okay, now I want you to close over your right eye for me. Okay, so with the right eye closed, again, we're going to be pointing to the letters. You tell me what you believe it is, okay? With the right eye closed, here we go. Good. Brilliant. Very good. You got yeah, very vast majority of those all correct, so that's really well done. Alright, so I'm going to make a note of the fact that you've done very well there. Okay, fantastic. Right, I'm just going to be dimming the lights. I'm going to be checking your consensual response, okay? Alright, so just be placing my hand on your nose, is that okay? Yep, that's fine. Okay, so the idea is we're just splitting the eyes. Okay, and then we shine a light into both eyes at some point. Okay, and I'll be checking for the consensual response. So in other words, the eye that doesn't have the light shone into it should mimic the eye that does have the light shone into it. Okay, so we should see the pupils constrict at the same rate. Okay, so here we go then, placing my hand on your nose. There we go. So we've got a direct, consensual, going to check all four corners, direct, consensual, direct, consensual, direct, consensual. Fantastic. Everything is fine on the, well, across both eyes, but we like to do the check the other way around as well, just to be doubly sure, okay? So at this time I'm going to be placing my right hand on your nose, if that's okay. Okay, fantastic. Checking now the other eye with the light this time. Good. Good. That's fantastic. Alright, well done. So yeah, it's good. I'm going to put the light back on. Okay, so that's fantastic. Right, so, quick note here. Excellent. Okay, let me swing a light here now from eye to eye, okay? We call this the swinging light test. Yep, it's quite literal. Okay, so again, just looking forward for me is fine. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to get a bit closer here now. Good, you're doing very well. Okay, good. Okay, that's wonderful, well done. So, it's all good. Okay, I'm going to be looking at your accommodation reflex, okay, so we're just testing your focus. If you could pick a point behind me, just anywhere we'll do on the back wall there, just keep looking at that point. Okay, now if you could look at my pencil topper, keep looking at the pencil topper. Good, now pick another point behind me please. Keep looking at that point. Now look back at my topper. Good. Again picking a point behind me. Pick a point behind me, there we go. And again looking at my pencil. Okay, that's fantastic, well done. Yep, so we're still looking at the eyes obviously, which is still cranial nerve 2. There are quite a lot of checks with cranial nerve 2. The rest is often just the one check for each other cranial nerve. There are 12 cranial nerves in total. Some checks encompass 2 or 3 different cranial nerves as well. So it's yeah, the optic nerve checks are quite full on. So we just have to get through this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think we'll do the visual fields test now. I want you to close over your left eye for me. I'm going to close my right. I'm going to bring my fingers wiggling into your cone of vision. I want you to tell me when you can see it. Okay, so keeping your left eye closed. Tell me when you see my fingers. Okay. Yep. Good. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so you can close over your right for me. Tell me when you see my fingers. Good. 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 Well done. I always find it harder to close over my left eye independently compared to the right. Yeah, I do tend to get like a watery right eye when I close my left. It's really strange, but yeah. Okay. Right, we're going to do what we call a fundoscopy. Okay, so we'll be changing my head here. This is a film scope. We'll be looking into your eye. I will warn you when I do look into the eye. Okay, so it is a bright light, but it is like a necessary evil. Okay. Alright, so let's double check here. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're going to be just taking a quick, there we go, number 50, that's fine. So looking forward for me. Okay, let me shine the bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. We're done. And shine the bright light into your right eye. This is pretty complicated. In 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. Well done. Okay, I'll change my setting here. And we do the same check again. Okay, so shine the bright light into your left eye. 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. And into the right in 3, 2, 1 now. Fantastic, well done. Now I'm going to do a final check here. The red eye reflex check, okay, but I need to just dim the light again, okay. There we are, so just looking for the glow, the orange reddish reflection, okay, from the pupil. So alright, on the optic disc I should say. Okay, so looking forward, I'm going to shine a bright light into your left eye. 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. And shine the bright light into your right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we have done, well done. That's fine, alright. Good. Okay, put this light back on again. There we go. Okay, so that's the entire cranial nerve 2 dealt with, the optic nerve. Okay, so we finally got through it. Okay, so this next test encompasses 3 different cranial nerves. Okay, I'm going to be starting first of all though asking you, have you experienced any double vision recently? Okay. Alright, we're going to do a follow the finger test here. Okay, so I'm going to be moving my fingers up, down, left and right. Okay, I'm going to be rotating as well when I move, just to make things a little bit more interesting. And I want you to keep your head as still as you possibly can, and just using your eyes to move, to track, follow the tips of my fingers. Okay, so keeping the head still, just moving the eyes, look at the very tips of my fingers. Here we go. Good. Good. Okay, keep tracking, you're doing well. There we go, and relax. We're going to do the same on the other side. This time using my left hand. So again, keeping the head as still as you possibly can, tracking the tips of my fingers. Okay, here we go. Do well. Keep going. It's good. Good. And there we go, relax, okay. So you've done very well there, excellent. Okay, so that was cranial nerves 3, 4 and 6, okay. So that's fine. Okay, we'll do the trigeminal nerve now, I think. So this is the fine touch sensations. You can use a cotton bud or Q-tip. Okay. And then we'll follow it up with the pin prick sensation. Okay, so that's we'll use some tweezers, they're not sharp, don't worry. So what we're going to be doing then, first of all, is just brushing this across your face. Okay, I want you to say now when you feel it. Okay, here we go. This is the soft one to start with, so say now when you feel it. Good. Good. Okay. Good. Good. And now Did, first of all, did it feel soft each time? Okay, and did it feel roughly the same, the sensation? Did it feel the same on both sides of your face? More or less, yeah. Okay, we're going to do the same then using the so-called sharp object. Okay, so it's sharp relative to the very soft Q-tip, but otherwise it's, it's not very sharp. I won't be breaking the skin or anything like that. I'll be nice and gentle. Okay. All right. So again, say now when you feel it across your skin. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's fine. Good. Good. Well done. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. And now once again, I need to ask you, did it feel sharp relative to the cotton bud each time? And did it feel more or less the same on both sides? Yep. Alright, that's fine, that's good, that's what we like to hear. Okay, so that was the pinprick and the fine touch sensations, we call those. Okay, so that's excellent. Alright, we're doing some testing on the face with muscles now. Okay, so what I want to be doing is just be touching around your jaw area. Okay, is that alright? Okay, good. So yeah, keep it still for me. Okay, could you open your jaw for me slightly? That's great. Okay, and close. Keep it closed. Okay. Now open again. Okay, and close please. Good. Keep it closed. Okay, and open one more time. And close. Okay, that's excellent. Well done. Alright, no worries there. Okay, it's all good. Have you noticed any changes in taste recently? Okay. And have you noticed that your hearing sounds about the same as usual? Alright. So with that said, I'm going to be inspecting your ears, okay, just by touching them. And then I'll be prodding and pulling away at them, and I'll be asking you if there's any discomfort, okay? Alright, let's start on your left side. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to be just folding over the top of the ear now. Okay, when I do that, does that cause any pain or discomfort? No? Okay, and if I squeeze here, does that feel alright? Okay, and if I squeeze the lobe, does that feel okay? Alright, and if I palpate here, does that feel okay? Alright, same on the other side then. If I palpate here, does that feel okay? Okay, and squeezing the lobe, does that feel alright? Okay, and if I squeeze here, how does that feel? Okay, and if I fold over the ear like that, does that feel okay? No pain. Okay, I'll give you your ear back now. Again, we're going to write a few notes on that, so that's excellent. All is well. Alright. So we're going to do some whispering now, okay? So we're just checking another different cranial nerve here. So I'm going to be whispering. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to whisper some words into your ears because I'm getting a little bit bored of whispering numbers all the time. Okay, so I'm going to be whispering a random word into your ears. Then I'll look at you and I want you to repeat what it is that I said. Okay. All right. There we go. Dinosaur. Okay. Good. Plastic. Okay. Picture. Hold on. Pencil. Okay, well done, that's fine. Really good, really, really good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to quickly just check your jaw reflex. Okay, so I want you to just have your mouth not clenched shut, but just relaxed, basically. Yeah, it's not wide open or clenched shut, but somewhere in between, relaxed. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be placing my finger on your jaw, and I'm going to give my finger a tap with the big scary reflex hammer. All right, there we go then. So keep it nice and relaxed. All right, there we go. Okay, that's good. We'll do the same again. Keep it relaxed. There we go. That's what we like to see. All right. Okay, we're going to bust out any musical instruments now. Well, it's a tuning fork anyway, but it makes a nice, pretty sound. So, okay, so believe it or not, I will be placing the tuning fork directly onto your forehead, what we call bone conduction. Okay, I'll be hitting the tuning fork with the hammer. Okay, this is the sound it's going to make, and I'm going to be asking you, does it sound the same through both ears? Okay, so the idea is, because I'm placing it on the centre of the forehead, it should sound the same, more or less, on both sides. If it sounds a little bit louder on one side versus the other, that's okay, but we're looking for any massive changes or discrepancies between one side versus the other, okay, because often we have one ear that is, has better hearing than the other. It's very common to have that, so we're looking for massive changes between one ear versus the other. Okay, have I confused you yet? Alright, so I'm going to place this on the forehead, nice and gently, don't worry. Okay, here we go, give it a tap. Okay, did it sound more or less the same through both ears? Okay, we'll do the same again, alright? Okay. Okay, and once again, did it sound more or less the same on both sides? Really good stuff. Now I'm going to be placing the tuning fork behind the ear on the what we call the mastoid bone, which is the bone that protrudes out from the back of the ear, in case you wanted to know. Alright, I want to, what I'm going to be doing is hitting the tuning fork again, only this time I want you to tell me when you stop hearing it. Okay, so when the sound stops, I will actually be stopping it myself, so I want you to tell me when it stops. Okay, I want to make this a little bit more challenging. I'm going to take my gloves off. Okay, so pop those in the bin there, because I do get a little bit sweaty. Yeah, it can be difficult to take off and then difficult to get back on, especially. So we'll just change them out every time. Okay, so I'm going to place this behind the left ear first. Okay, you tell me when the sound stops. Okay, here we go. Okay, do the same on the other side. Okay, there we go. Tell me when it stops. Okay, really well done. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we're nearly there, okay. So that's fine, weather test, Rinne test, all great. Right, so I'm going to be asking you now just to open your mouth for me to say ah. You're checking the back of the throat, okay? The tonsils and just looking for general symmetry on the back of the throat. So in order to do that, I need you to say ah. Okay. Get rid of that one. Go. Missed the bin, but doesn't matter. Alright, just don't trip over it on the way out, because that would be very costly to me. Okay. So with the light. Okay, so open up, say ah, ah. Okay, it's great, symmetry observed. If you could put your tongue into the roof of your mouth for me, it's great, and move your tongue to your left cheek and to your right cheek. And there we are, it's fine, just a quick check is all we need to do there, it's fine, everything is fantastic, okay. Well done. Alright, now I'm going to be asking you to shrug your shoulders for me, keep them there. Okay, relax, and now I'm going to be placing my hands on your shoulders. I'm going to be pressing down. I want you to shrug your shoulders up while pressed down, okay? So shrug your shoulders now. That's it, resist me pressing down. Well done, strong shoulders you've got. Very impressive, okay? Good. Alright, so that is that for the cranial nerve exam. We've run out of things to test you on. It's been an absolute pleasure. You've passed every single test, no worries there. You've absolutely smashed it, okay? So it's lovely to meet you, and maybe we'll see you again soon, okay? Alright, take care then.